Caitlin Clark had an absolutely priceless reaction to feeding baby goats at the Indiana State Fair. While the Indiana Fever are on the Olympic break, that doesn't mean there aren't some very fun team activities waiting in the team's home state. Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston and Erica Wheeler took the opportunity to feed some baby goats at the Indiana State Fair this week, which gave us an absolutely priceless video featuring the standout Fever players. Clark in particular had a very funny reaction to feeding the baby goats at the petting zoo, underscoring why off-court moments can be just as delightful to watch as on-court ones for this Indiana team. We'll see the Fever back in action next week once the Olympic break ends, but this Indiana State Fair highlight is more than enough to entertain us until then. Caitlin Clark received a major endorsement as WNBA Rookie of the Year from Sue Bird. If it wasn't already clear, Indiana Fever rookie guard Caitlin Clark is the frontrunner for the WNBA's 2024 Rookie of the Year award. While she is on the WNBA's Olympic break and won't return to action until next week, she's already got one of the game's all-time best players supporting her case for being the league's top rookie this season. The Fever shared a quote from WNBA legend Sue Bird, who threw her support behind Clark for the honor. "To me, she is the Rookie of the Year," Bird said via the team. That is a huge endorsement from a WNBA great who Clark might be very directly following in the path of with how she plays the game. Clark should have the award locked in if she keeps playing at a high level this season, as Bird joins those who feel she's very worthy of it. We'll see how things ultimately wind up once the regular season ends this fall. Team GB have had their silver medal in the triathlon mixed relay downgraded to a bronze medal after the United States challenged the result. After an hour and 25 minutes, a dramatic relay race in Paris came down to a scintillating three-way sprint for gold, with Germany topping the podium courtesy of Laura Lindemann's strong performance on the final straight. Great Britain's Beth Potter looked to have done enough to secure a second-place finish, seemingly holding off the USA's Taylor Knibb, but that all changed after a late call. Race officials have now changed the final standings following a review of the photo finish in which USA's Knibb can be seen pipping Potter at the finish line, with a GB quartet of Alex Yee, Georgia Taylor-Brown, Sam Dickinson and Potter receiving bronze medals instead of silver. I think what's happened is that, when they've come across the line, we'll look at a video still which isn't the most accurate picture, British triathlon performance director Mike Cavendish told the BBC. Then it's gone to the official photo finish and it's shown the Americans have got it just by an absolute whisker ahead of us. When it's as close as that, you're always going to have to go to a photo finish, and it's relatively rare in triathlon that it goes to a photo finish. That's probably why it takes a little bit longer. They might be a little bit disappointed, but ultimately a bronze medal is an amazing achievement. To be completely frank, it was just an incredible advert for the sport to have such a brilliant finish and a brilliant race. As the quartet received their medals, they were all smiles despite the change in standing. Speaking after the race, having initially been awarded the silver medal, Yee said, "I'm so proud of the team. What an amazing day for our sport, what a day." Meanwhile, Dickinson added, "Very happy with that. Just a clinical relay performance from start to finish. No mistakes. It's so important to be at the front in a relay as we saw today. I had full faith handing to Beth. She had the hardest leg and she smashed it." Team GB stripped of silver medal at Paris 2024 Olympics after dramatic twist.